You're watching Independent TV, and just right now we are making the interview with Mr. Lupu, who will become most probably the future president of Moldova. Mr. Lupu, you've mentioned in the interview for New York Times you would certainly like to become the president of Moldova. When it will happen?
My personal position, the position of the Democratic Party, is much more flexible. We are not, and we have not been strictly oriented only towards that idea to take that post. The Democratic Party said that, okay, we are ready to take any post in order to consolidate the coalition, to consolidate the governance in Moldova, and to avoid the anticipated parliamentary elections. Finally, after negotiations that we developed within this format of 4 partners within the coalition for European integration, we have got an agreement. Who will be proposed for the post of the Prime Minister, who will be proposed for the post of the Speaker of the Parliament, and who will be proposed for the post of the President of the country. And in such a situation, I believe that we tried to maximize the chances to get the final result within the Parliament, and by doing that, to set all the state structures, and to start the concrete actions to develop the necessary policies in many domains that are extremely needed in the Republic of Moldova in that situation. I mean here political reforms, democratic reforms, the necessary economic and social reforms, aiming at promoting in a very serious and practical manner the process of EU integration of the Republic of Moldova. So when it could happen, it depends a lot of the decisions of the acting president of the country. Recently, he declared that until 14th of September, he will decide finally or to continue his function of acting president, or to stay in the parliament, to remain in the parliament with the status of MP. If the acting president will decide until middle of September to remain as MP, that means I don't exclude that by the end of September, beginning of October, we could start the first round of presidential elections.
You were accused from your former colleagues from the Communist Party of betrayal, of escaping their party when there was problems for them, and some of them say you were opportunistic in changing the political, let's say, colors. They accused you of that, and when you think about such accusations, what do you feel?
Nothing special, sincerely speaking, because it is absolutely usual, it is even normal, to get such accusations from my former colleagues within PCRM. It would be strange if such accusations would not come, for sure. My answer to that, in fact, remains the same. While coming to the PCRM 4 years ago, I raised a number of conditions. I raised a number of issues that were very, very important, and in fact remain to be very important, like to change the name of the party. Secondly, to change the basic documents of the party. And third conditions was to attract more and more youth within the management body of the party. And those conditions have not been accidental ones, because for sure the actual name of the Communist Party is an old one and doesn't correspond anymore to the existing realities, especially representing a very serious barrier on the way of EU integration of Moldova. And not only, this old name is continuously a barrier in developing and enhancing the bilateral relations with most of our Eastern partners as well. This is why I was insisting a lot on that particular condition. Also, the basic documents of the party reflecting the ideological approach. Those documents don't correspond anymore to the realities. And my basic point was that if this party is a serious one, is a serious team, and if this political project should be a lasting one, a sustainable one, obviously, every serious party should be able to adapt itself, yeah, and to be in line with with the existing requirements, mentality, and also to be in line with the targeted objectives. And if at the very beginning those issues have been seriously discussed within the party, especially after 2008, 2009, especially after the previous parliamentary elections, from April 5th, I understood firmly that those changes will not be applied. Those reasons have been very serious ones for me in order to take this decision. Because from my personal point of view, a party should be a team. A well-organized team, obviously, but a team. That means that all the people working within the team should have the right to come with their own opinions, and those opinions should be discussed. Unfortunately, within the Communist Party, we have never had an internal platform for political debates. This very strict discipline was at the level of dictatorial approach. And I'm sorry, in such conditions, I didn't consider that it is a real team. I faced a lot of problems and a lot of cases when my position that I came with was not even listened. The arguments brought during those discussions also. This is why my decision was to leave the Communist Party, and my decision also was not to move to another political party from the right segment, because I have kept a lot of ideological positions that remains unchanged, like the neutral status of my country, like the necessity for the consolidation of the statehood of Moldova, and many other issues that are demonstrating my position on the central left segment, political segment in Moldova. This is why I have chosen the Democratic Party. That is a left party, a party of social democratic orientation. Like that, this party reflects to the full extent my own personal ideological positions.